researcher.
And I'm Judy, the athlete, and we're here to help you
Better your best.
All right, it's the week before a really big event. In archery, stage 3 and 4 of the Olympic trials are next week.
Oh, wow.
And it's so just interesting to watch the readying of the athletes.
Correct.
They're in a place of getting ready, of thinking through, have I prepared well enough? What all have I done? What do I need to do now? And the most amazing thing is it's real. They've had almost 6 months since stage 1 and 2.
Yeah, and 4 years since the last Olympics.
Correct.
Right?
And so that was a lot of time to get ready. And now it's kind of where the rubber meets the road. Here it comes.
I know we also have a big week here in Phoenix anyway. We've got LPGA tournament. We've got our college tournament going on. They're all big events, and it's the same thing. And, there's kind of this natural stage I think we all go through when we get close to those things. And you were mentioning some of the things that come up, and it always reminds me of the research on the parachute jumpers where, the week of the event, they track their heart rates and their anxiety, and it goes up, especially the 3 and 4 days before, everything gets a little out of whack. And the experienced people, they know what's coming because they've had the experience. And the great part of that is they get to work through all of it before the event comes, which is what the parachute jumpers, they compare the ones who have done it, experts versus novice. And the novice people are fine until the day of the event. And the experienced are the ones that are
and I get that. I get that from my athletes. They're like, they just look at me and they go, oh, this is the week before readying, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And this is how you get, it's all part of it. And the ones that have been through it realize it's all part of my system getting ready for everything that's coming.
I think the old model used to be just to hurry and make sure I got everything done and more stuff. And the newer model, of course, is to taper a little bit more.
Sure.
We do confidence training only, whether it's shooting the arrows that are always going to give you confidence in terms of what you're asking for. I don't know if you vary the distance or...
Well, mostly, I think the big thing for us is, okay, first of all, you've done all the training. You've had all this time. And it's no longer about getting your equipment right. It's no longer about changing technical stuff.
Right.
Like at some point in time, you have to say, this is what I've got, and I'm prepared, and I'm ready to go. And you go with what you've got, right?
Yeah, that's right. Same for us. And what shows up that day is what I'm performing with. For us, if it's a fade, you hit it. If it's a draw, you hit it. But if you work through, once again, the little nuances that might show up, and you think those through, that like this week is perfect for us. Well, if the wind starts really kicking up, I know exactly how I'm going to approach that line and stand up there and shoot my shots and, deal with everything and anything that could possibly come up.
Well, we encourage a lot of imagery, like put yourself in the place you're going for that tournament. What are the conditions there? Sort of working through in your head, oh, I know how the wind blows there, or I know what might happen. I know what kinds of weather things. I mean, we have a big tournament here in Arizona, but boy, things can change in a minute. You wouldn't think so, but it could suddenly go cold and be raining. And the experienced ones know that the weather could change. Nothing is completely predictable.
Yeah, so I think your comment about imagery is probably one of the most valuable and important things the athletes can do. And a lot of it's about imagining who's going to be standing on that line, how they're going to handle success. I'm on a roll. I'm doing really good. What's my plan? I've already worked through it all. I'm not doing so good. I got to start over, draw the line.
Sort of the solution planning.
The solution
planning.
How am I going to move forward? Imagining themselves going through and doing all this. So if it happens, it's, I've got this. It's not going to surprise them.
But it's interesting because when you're saying that, it's like a little piece of what I really want to coach to them is you're done doing. You've done it all. You have done everything. Go back and look at your plan. You've done it. And now, who are you going to be?
Correct.
Right? Where's the champion that's going to come out? The mini me that's going to be the one that stands in that spot and takes it all.
Yep, that's exactly right. So being is a very important part of all of this.
So kind of think about all of those kinds of things as you get ready, but first and foremost, realize the readying happens, it gets real, and there's absolutely no reason to dread it.
No. Embrace it.
Embrace it.
Better your best.